What is up, YouTube? Yugioh99 here, and today I'll be doing another episode of Yu-Gi-Oh! Time Machine for you guys. I haven't done one of these in quite a while now, but hey, coming back with this segment. I like making them. I hope you guys like them too. So today, the set that I'll be talking about is Labyrinth of Nightmare. I know this set very well because I used to have the Pojo guide for it. If you guys don't know what a Pojo guide is, it was something that Pojo used to do a long time ago. Basically what they would do is they would go over every card in a set and just kind of talk about the good cards and the bad cards, kind of like what I'm doing here, except they would do it every single card in the set, so even the crappy and vanillas. So yeah, I'll just kind of go over the set. There's 105 cards in total, pretty standard. Yeah, I won't show you guys the card list. If you guys want to come see this, Yugioh.com. So yeah, I guess I'll start going into the set. Oh yeah, by the way, the cover card is this and Legacy of Darkness. Yeah, Legacy of Darkness. The cover card of this set and Legacy of Darkness both are both the only spell cards to come on a cover card. So that's really cool. So there's one more thing I wanted to add. Oh yeah. This set came out in 2003, English North America, and in Korea it came out September 2004. That's weird because Korea's TCGs, or OCG, so they should get it earlier, but I don't know. The information must be wrong. So yeah, I think that's all I have to say, so I guess let's get moving. First card I'll talk about is the cover card, Mask of Restrict. This card reads, cards cannot be tributed. I think this card is a really good side deck contender because what it does is it completely kills Heretics and Monarchs, both decks that are very annoying to go against. So Mask of Restrict can completely lock them down and stop them from doing anything. Mask of Restrict is a good card. I like it. I'm looking for some Ultra ones. That would be pretty cool. But then again, I don't really need Ultra ones. So yeah, this card is not... This card is good. It's a good side deck card, and I'd suggest picking them up. They came in Legendary Collection. Yugi's World is a common, so it's a pretty good common. Next we got Gemini Elf. This card completely redid the format back in the day, because this card was the first 1900 normal monster, level 4. So yeah, this card everybody wanted their playset of Gemini Elves because everybody used to play Beatdown back then, because that was basically the only deck, because there weren't really any definitive archetypes, if you want to say it that way. So yeah, Gemini Elf was really a good card back then, and today I still like it because of just nostalgia. And yeah, so Earth level 4. Let me read you Elf Twins that alternate their attacks. So again, pretty simple card. This card was actually pretty expensive. Not as expensive as Mechanical Chaser was, the card that revolutionized the game forever. And then this came and kind of kicked Mechanical Chaser in the butt. So you know, this is much better than Mechanical Chaser. It was much better back in the day as well. Next we've got Magic Cylinder as the second secret rare. I actually have one of these secret rare that I pulled from a pack way back in the day. This is an amazing card still to this day in burn decks. The card is way too good. I've seen it made in some other decks as well, and it's pretty devastating. Basically what it does is when an opponent's monster declares an attack, target the attacking monster, negate the attack, and if you do, inflict damage to your opponent equal to its attack. So yeah, attack directly with BLS, that's 3,000 direct damage to your opponent. So very good card, very game breaking. Next we have the Masked Beast. This was a ritual card that was the strongest ritual card back then with 3,200 attack. This card was used quite a bit in beatdown decks again, because beatdown, all they wanted to get was the strongest monster out, and the Masked Beast was a very good card to get out, and 3,200 is nothing to laugh at, of course. Back then they had Gate Guardian that could get over this. That's about it. I mean, other than that, there's not much, but Gate Guardian was very hard to get out. Next we have, okay, this is not a good card in any mean. I'm just going to go over this card because I think it's just outright terrible, and I remember people used to think this card was actually good, like noobs, you think that this card is actually good, and I'll just kind of read over this. It's a continuous spell, sorry. During each of your standby phases, special summon one slime token, Aqua, type, water, level 1, 500 attack, 500 defense, and attack position to your side of the field. As long as the card remains face up on the field, you cannot normal summon, flip summon, or special summon any other monsters except slime tokens. This card is completely terrible. Why would you run this thing? Like, this thing is absolutely bad. It's useless. I don't see any use for this. Maybe with United We Stand, but even that, it's so inconsistent, so bad. It's a terrible card. I just want to kind of go over it because it's just humorous how bad this thing is. Next we have Jar of Greed, just draw one card from your deck. It's a trap card, not as good as Pot of Greed, that's why it's not banned. It's a trap card, so you can't activate it from your hand. But it is still used in some decks, like I know Final Countdown uses this, and I know that Blast in the Ruins uses this. So it's a good card overall. Next we have United We Stand, which reads, this new equipped monster gains 800 attack and defense for each face-up monster in the field. Still one of the best equipped cards in the game. I mean, there's a lot of better ones than this, but it's still a very good card. It's played in Morphtronics, I know that, and I think that's the only deck it's played in these days. But yeah, good card, and yeah, I'm happy it got reprinted a lot because Ultra Rare was hard to get. I like it a lot, actually. Next we got Kaiku the Ghost Destroyer. This card is actually really cool in the side deck. When this card inflicts battle damage to your opponent, you can target up to 2 monsters in the graveyard, banish those targets. Your opponent cannot banish the cards from either player's graveyard. So this guy basically kills Chaos Dragons. Not only does he get to banish cards from your opponent's graveyard every time he attacks directly, plus he gets to lock down your opponent from getting any of their Chaos monsters out, plus he's a Dark, plus he's level 4, plus he's 1800. This guy's amazing. He's awesome. He works in... if you're playing any like BLS or anything, he works with it because he's Dark. It's a really good card overall, and I'd suggest picking them up. They were in Battle Pack as Secret Rare, so pretty hard to get, but I know that it's been released as Common a lot. But this card was originally released as a Super Rare, and I was actually able to pick one of these up the other day, Super Rare, which is pretty cool. Next we have Destiny Board. Destiny Board is an interesting card. It's nothing compared to Exodia. They tried to make an Exodia with spells and traps, but it's terrible. Basically, it's at the end of each opponent's turn, place one spirit message card from your hand on your deck face up on the field. If you control the spirit message card I, N, A, and L in the proper order, you win the duel. If any spirit message cards or Destiny Board are removed from the field, all spirit message cards and Destiny Board you control are sent to the graveyard. So one Mystical Space Typhoon and you're dead. No fun to play this deck, obviously, because everybody plays Mystical Space Typhoons these days, and Heavy Storm, so this card is useless. Finally, we got the last card I'll be talking about in the set, Fusion Gate. While this card is on the field, either player can special summon a fusion monster without using polymerization, but the fusion materials are banished instead of being sent to the graveyard. So this card is sent into Gate Heroes, which is a viable deck this format. So yeah, and this card was released in Super Rare in Legendary Collection, so pretty good card overall. I like it a lot. So yeah, that's Labyrinth of Nightmare for you guys in a nutshell, the important stuff in the set. The rest of it is pretty much garbage. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I mean, I might have missed something, but overall I think like, the set is not the best set, but it does still have some pretty good cards in it. Like, I mean, Magic Cylinder, United We Stand, Kaiku. Those are some pretty good cards. So thanks for watching, guys. If you could leave a thumbs up or a like or whatever, I'd love that, and if you could subscribe, it'd be even better. So if you guys can do any of those 2 things, I'm going to become a YouTuber, and I need your help. So thanks for watching, and I will see you guys later.